In a small village nestled between lush green hills, there lived a young man named Rohan. Rohan had always been captivated by the tales of brave adventurers who journeyed far and wide, overcoming challenges and discovering their destinies. Inspired by these stories, he often spent his evenings under the sprawling branches of a banyan tree, book in hand, dreaming of grand adventures and heroic feats. However, as he grew older, reality set in. Rohan found himself trapped in the mundane routine of village life. Each day blurred into the next, filled with the same chores, conversations, and simple pleasures that came with living in a quaint community. Rohan's aspirations dimmed as he became more and more absorbed in fulfilling the expectations placed upon him. Working in the family farm, helping his mother prepare meals, and occasionally joining the other villagers in festive gatherings. One afternoon, as he walked home after a long day in the fields, he stumbled upon an elderly man sitting by the roadside. The man was unlike anyone Rohan had ever seen. He had a majestic beard and wise, twinkling eyes that seemed to hold the universe's secrets. Intrigued, Rohan approached him. "What brings you here, young man?" asked the elder, his voice soothing like a gentle breeze. "I wish to know," Rohan replied, "how I can break free from this monotonous existence and embark on a great adventure." The old man chuckled softly. "You seek adventure, but the greatest journey often lies within. When was the last time you truly sought to discover yourself?" Rohan frowned. "What do you mean? I know who I am." "Do you?" the elder probed gently. "You know your name, your family, your village, but do you know your dreams? Your fears? What makes your heart race with passion? Often, we get lost in the roles that life assigns us and forget to explore the wonders within." Rohan felt a wave of realization wash over him. While he knew the daily routines intimately, he had never paused to reflect on his true desires. "I want to be brave like the heroes in the stories. I want to make a difference." "Then begin your journey of self-discovery," the elder advised, "not by fleeing but by reflecting. Each evening, take some time under that banyan tree you love. Ask yourself questions and seek the answers within. Write them down if you wish." That night, as Rohan sat beneath the banyan tree, he closed his eyes and took a deep breath. The crickets chirped softly, and the stars glimmered above. He opened his eyes and began to write. With every question he posed, the answers began to surface like bubbles breaking through the water's surface. He discovered a love for painting that had blossomed within him, a passion for storytelling, and a yearning to explore the world beyond his village. With each nocturnal reflection, Rohan started to change. He embraced art, capturing the vibrant colors of the fields, the intimacy of village life, and the spirit of his dreams on canvas. He shared his stories with the villagers, igniting inspiration in their hearts and sparking conversations that wandered beyond routine expectations. Rohan's evenings had transformed from simple moments of idleness into profound explorations of creativity and connection. As months passed, Rohan gathered the courage to venture beyond the village. He yearned to share his art and stories with the wider world, to learn from others, and to expand his horizons. One bright morning, he set off with a small backpack filled with his paintings and a notebook filled with stories and ideas. On his journey through bustling towns and serene landscapes, Rohan encountered diverse people. An old artist who taught him to appreciate the beauty in imperfection, a wandering bard who helped him find the musical rhythm in his words, and even a wise woman who shared stories of resilience through adversity. Each encounter added new colors to the palette of his understanding and deepened his appreciation for life and creativity. However, not every moment was easy. Rohan faced challenges that tested his resolve. He endured days of loneliness, moments of doubt when he questioned whether he was truly worthy of his dreams. There were times when his art was not received as he hoped, leaving him disheartened. Yet, rather than succumbing to defeat, Rohan recalled the elder's words and his evenings beneath the banyan tree. He embraced his struggles as an intrinsic part of his journey, knowing that every obstacle offered a lesson, every failure a stepping stone. Through perseverance, the tides began to shift. Rohan found solace in the growing appreciation of his work, the connections he forged with fellow artists, and the exchange of ideas that flowed freely in every conversation. Each piece of art he created told a story. Each story sparked deeper connections with those who experienced them. He no longer felt like a mere villager. He was becoming a weaver of narratives, a creator of meaning in his own life and for others. Eventually, Rohan returned to his village, changed and enriched by his experiences. He brought back not just paintings and stories, but also a newfound awareness. Rohan gathered the villagers beneath the same banyan tree where his journey of self-discovery had begun. Holding a small exhibition, he showcased his art, sharing the lessons and stories he had gathered along the way. As he spoke, Rohan felt the essence of his being radiate through his words. He shared how he had learned to embrace vulnerability and to find beauty in uncertainty. He encouraged his fellow villagers to reflect on their dreams, just as he had done, reminding them that within every heart lies the potential for greatness and an extraordinary story yearning to be told. His heartfelt sharing resonated deeply. Villagers who once thought themselves confined to their roles began to see possibilities. Inspired by Rohan's journey, they felt motivated to explore their passions, to seek connections, and to embrace the stories that resided within them. With time, Rohan's influence spread through the village and beyond. People from nearby towns began to visit, seeking his wisdom and creativity. Rohan continued to paint and write, but more importantly, he nurtured a community, encouraging every lost dreamer to pursue their path of self-discovery. Years later, as Rohan sat once again beneath the banyan tree, he reflected upon his journey from a dreamer to a doer. The mundane had become extraordinary, the ordinary transformed into opportunities for connection and creation. He understood that the most profound adventures were those that led him deeper into himself. And so, this is where we find the essence of Rohan's tale, a reminder that the greatest journeys often begin within, resonating with the truth that wisdom, connection, and self-discovery can turn mundane existence into a mosaic of vibrant experiences. In life, we may all find ourselves caught in routine, drifting away from our dreams, but like Rohan, we can choose to pause and reflect. As you close this story, embrace the path of self-discovery, to explore your passions, share your voice, and trust in your potential. Remember, the world is filled with opportunities waiting to be uncovered, and within you lies the ability to transform your life into a magnificent adventure. Embrace it wholeheartedly.